It's actually crazy how long it's taken me to get this video up for y'all, but I am so excited to be putting it out here for you. I filmed this when Bailee was 7 months old. We started feeding her solids at 6 months old. And now as I'm uploading it, she's 8 months old. So things have changed a little bit, but we've done a combination of purees and baby-led weaning. This video is primarily purees, and it's not really a how-to, because honestly, I feel like making purees is pretty self-explanatory, but I just enjoy videos like this so much. I love watching people prepare food. I love just the aesthetic of watching it all come together. I just think that they're fun to watch. So I hope that you find this relaxing to view and that it makes you feel less intimidated about preparing food for your baby, because you know what's best for your baby, you know what they need, and you're gonna be amazing at making food for them. So anyway, now that you've been watching this for a minute, you may have figured out what I'm making. You can see that I've been preparing some apples. I'm making applesauce homemade for Bailee, and I've made this a couple of times now. The first time I made it, I didn't peel the apples and then immediately regretted it. I had to basically try to get the peels out after boiling and blending the apples, and it was just a little bit of a pain. So take a little bit of time at the beginning and just go ahead and peel the apples before you dice them up. It's actually really simple to make applesauce for your kids. I had no idea how easy this was, but literally you just wash, peel, and dice the apples, and then you boil them for 10 minutes. Take them out and blend them up. You barely even have to add extra liquid when you're blending them. It's so simple, and Bailee absolutely loves applesauce. Another thing to note, if your kids are a little bit older, feel free to add some spices to this too. You can add cinnamon, you could add a little bit of sugar if you wanted to make it sweeter, but because Bailee's just being introduced to foods, we're just doing the apples, and because I want this to last us a nice long time, I'm also just putting it in pre-portions into this silicone dish that I can pop in the freezer and then just take out one serving at a time and heat it up for her to have for breakfast or lunch or whatever. I currently work part-time as well as being a mama, and so something that I did to save myself a little bit of time is to get some frozen vegetables, and I switch off between what kind of vegetables I get. For this particular video, I had gotten peas and corn for that week, and I literally just heat up the frozen veggies and I throw them in a blender with some water, and that's it. It's literally so easy. I feel like I put a lot of pressure on myself when Bailee first started eating solids, thinking that I needed to always give her fresh produce, and while that's really lovely and amazing if you can, being a working mom and wanting to not feed her like canned baby food, the frozen option was a really good one for me, and it works really well for us. So if you're feeling a little bit of that pressure, just give yourself a break. It's okay. You're doing amazing, and frozen is a great option. At least it has been for us. As I said before, we were doing kind of a combination of purees and baby-led weaning. Right now, since Bailee is a month older than she was when I filmed this video, we're doing a lot less purees than we were then. But for things like sweet potatoes, for instance, we would make a whole sweet potato and then cut it in half. We would mush one half of it so that it would be a puree for her, and then the other half we would just make into slices for her to pick up, hold, get to know the texture of the food, learn how to feed herself. It's a really great option, and sweet potatoes, well, at least for Bailee, are actually her favorite. She loves them. A couple of other things I make for Bailee include some like popsicles for ice cream. I literally just blend some fruit with breast milk and put it in like popsicle molds for her. But yeah, I try to keep it really simple, really easy to prepare, and really easy for me at meal times. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that if anything, it was just relaxing for you to watch and kind of takes away some of that intimidation factor of preparing food for your babies. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. If you're not already subscribed, it would mean the world to me if you clicked that button. And I'm looking forward to seeing you guys in the next video.